Hello, everybody, and welcome to our soul-centered meditation sessions. Thank you so much for turning up, for listening to the replay, for taking time out for yourself to practice some meditation for yourself today. Now, there are going to be some people listening to this that are complete beginners. There are going to be some people listening to this that are a lot more experienced on their meditation practice. So I just want to do a little bit of an introduction and talk to you about meditation practice itself before we start moving into the practices. So thank you everyone who's jumping on. Sorry about those technical difficulties that we just had. Hello. And so yes. Meditation practice. And meditation practice is exactly that. It's something that you get better at with time. The number of people that I've spoken to that I recommend meditation to for their well-being, they say, oh, I'm no good at meditation. I tried that, can't do it. That can be for a couple of reasons, okay? First of all, you have to acknowledge that the mind's job is to keep busy. It's to keep thinking, okay? We've programmed ourselves to constantly be busy, and it's got these learned behaviors, right, to keep throwing things into our awareness for us to think about. So part of a meditation practice is learning to recognize those thoughts, but not necessarily engage in them. So some people, they give it a go and they find that they can't quiet their minds. And you know what? It takes practice. That's why it's called a meditation practice. And some of us that have been meditating for years find it difficult to do that sometimes. So that's one of the reasons why people often struggle with it. Another reason that people sometimes struggle with meditation and give up before they even give it, a good few goes of trying, is that they're trying the wrong type of meditation. Okay, there are types and styles of meditation where you sit and empty your mind and focus on nothing, but there are other types of meditation as well. And so, what I'm hoping to offer you today is some things that you can apply to your own meditation practice, or to help you begin your meditation practice, to help you with what you need help with at this time. Okay, so I can see people still jumping on. Hello, hi Anna, my darling. Hello, Binky. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. So what I am going to say, if anyone has got any questions or any comments, please bung them in the comments box, and I will do my best to answer them for you, either in between the meditation practices or at the end. And I want to use this as a class, as a way of helping you away from these recordings. Okay, so I hope all that makes sense. Let me just have a little sip of my drink. So there are many benefits to meditation, particularly in this time, okay? Now, by sitting, quieting your mind, focusing on your breath, what you actually do when you begin to slow your breath down into a relaxed state of being is actually you actually reduce the amount of stress hormones that you have in your body, because when you are taking long, slow, and deliberate breaths, you're confusing your body by saying that you're in a state of relaxation. So even if you're feeling anxiety, if you start to slow your breath, relax your breathing, focus your awareness on your breath, the things that are troubling you, one, can't stay on your mind, but two, all the stress hormones and things that are flooding your body have to stop, because they happen as a result of the quickening of your breath, the things that you're focusing on in your mind, because your mind can't tell the difference between what's actually physically happening in front of you and what you are visualizing and focusing on in your mind's eye. Your body cannot tell the difference. So if you're focusing on something that causes you fear, anxiety is going to produce stress hormones, which is then going to have a cascading effect, a waterfall effect through the body, where you start to have these anxiety responses. And a lot of us at the moment are feeling that. But when you have these stress hormones in your body, these anxiety hormones in your body, your immune system actually gets suppressed. And other systems of your body, for matter of fact, too, that are not essential to fight or flight or survival. So by just focusing our awareness on our breathing, on our breath, we create space. And we bring ourselves to the present moment. And when we are focusing on our breath, when we are being present in the present moment, there is no way for these stress hormones to stay, and we actually begin to create a flow of relaxation hormones into the body. So I hope this all makes sense. Hello, Jenny. Thank you so much for being here. So, there are so many benefits physically of meditation, mentally and emotionally for meditation, but also spiritually and for your soul. Now, the reason these sessions are called soul-centered meditation sessions as opposed to just regular mindfulness meditation or what have you is because we are focusing on a soul-centered approach here. We are first and foremost souls with bodies, not bodies with souls, okay? Our souls existed first, and everything else around that, all, our personality, the baggage that we carry around with us, our emotions, our memories, these are all things that attach to us and grow over time. But we are not these things. We are something much greater, much bigger, much broader. And by creating this spaciousness through meditation, we can re-engage with our soul and start to clear through the memories, the emotions, the things that we've attached to our personality that we believe to be ourself. I hope that this is making sense. Let me know if it is. So by creating that spaciousness through meditation, through connecting with our soul, we can put things into perspective, remember what's important, and begin to heal on a much deeper level. We can also grow our awareness as well of the influx of information that we are receiving from the collective consciousness. We can become more mindful of what belongs to us and what doesn't. And we can really, truly just find peace. And isn't that what we're all looking for, is to find peace? And so that's why these meditation practices are called soul-centered, and that's the approach that I'm taking, is helping people re-engage with their spirituality, their soul self, and hopefully through these difficult times really help you feel more resilient, to feel stronger, more connected with the truth, the true meaning of life, why we are here, and to help you through this time in isolation to perhaps know yourself on a much deeper level. And, that is the quest for many people on the spiritual path, is to truly know thyself. And when you really know who you are, and you begin to realize what you're allowing to affect you that is not worthy of your time, you become more resilient to the things that are perhaps causing other people stress. You can put them into a different context, a different perspective, and definitely see them differently. It's like taking an external view of your life, almost like taking yourself out to have a bystander's perspective. And that's what that's what a lot of people aim for as well, is to not engage with or identify with the stream of thoughts that flow through our mind, which we can't control, but actually realize that we are the spectator, we're the observer, we are the one who is very much aware that there's thoughts happening, not the thoughts themselves. And this is something that I teach so much to people, that just because we have a thought, it doesn't make it true. And so we can really take our power back, by remembering that we are not our thoughts, and that our thoughts are often programmed responses, they're often learned behaviors, and they're often, they're often very negative and very mean, and we are our own worst critics. And so, when we have a thought, we have, with regards to the coronavirus situation, like an idea of a fear that come into our mind, we can really, when we are aware, we can really actively choose to think differently, to think more positively, and to send positive thoughts out to the world, rather than being reactive to this blanket of fear vibration that's around, rather than being, responding to the media programming that we are receiving to make us feel a certain way. Okay, so I hope this all makes sense. So yes, we're going to do 3 meditation practices today, 3 short meditation practices. The first one Those of you who are in my weekly classes know how this goes. The first one is to help ground our energy, help connect us in with our breath, and really bring us into the present moment. Okay, to start to relax and bring ourselves out of our mind. And then we're going to come out of that, and then perhaps have a little chat, see what comes up, and then we're going to jump into a second practice, which is about clearing our energy fields, clearing our aura, and clearing our physical body of anything that isn't serving us right now energetically. We are spiritual beings. We are givers and receivers of vibrational frequency, and we pick up the vibrational frequencies that are all around us. So oftentimes we can feel emotions that are not our own, and with this blanket vibration of fear and anxiety that's enveloping the world right now, sometimes the anxiety we are feeling, the thoughts we are having, they don't actually belong to us, particularly with us all trapped in our homes at the moment. We can be picking up the energy, the emotions of the people that are in our household, even our next door neighbours. If we're living in a flat or in a terrace house, a detached house or whatever, you can be picking up the vibrations of those around you. So we're going to do a bit of energy clearing around that and help to release any anxiety that you may be feeling. And then the third practice we're going to do is it's going to be more of a balancing, harmonizing practice, and again, putting protection around us so we're not feeling this vibration from the collective consciousness. And actually, we're going to connect with our heart center and send love and light vibration out to the collective to try and raise the frequency as well. So that's the plan, though, best laid plans and all that. I tend to work very intuitively, so we will see what spirit inspire me to do, but that's my intention for those two practices. So Jenny says, yes, totally understand. Thank you, Jenny. Christine says, nodding here. That's wonderful. Hello, Mandy. I can see you've just jumped on, and that's perfect timing because we are about to start our meditation practice, having just done a bit of a chat and an explanation about what we're doing for the first few minutes. So, obviously, like I said, everyone's got a different experience with meditation, so that's why we're doing shorter practices, because if you are new to the practice, sometimes shorter ones are easier, and shorter meditations often are better for you than long meditations less frequently. It strengthens the vagus nerve, it strengthens your ability to drop into that place of calm and relaxation, strengthening that muscle memory, so when you do start to feel anxiety and stress, you can drop in through your breathing to that meditation practice and help find relaxation in those moments when you need it most, when you do start to feel stress, anxiety, anger, whatever the emotion is that you're feeling that you wish not to feel. So if you are ready, my friends, I just want you to find a comfortable seat. Perhaps make sure that you're not going to be disturbed for a couple of minutes. Perhaps close the door. Perhaps you're sitting in a chair or lying on your bed. Whatever is comfortable for you at this time. Sometimes it helps to keep a straight spine, whether you're upright or lying down, just to ensure the flow of prana, the flow of life force through your body is not what's the word I'm looking for? Is not blocked. Obstructed, I think is the word I was looking for. So just when you're ready, just close your eyes gently and start to bring your awareness to your breathing. I don't want you to alter it yet. I don't want you to change it yet. I just want you to become aware of how you're breathing right now. Are you breathing deeply already, or are you in a resting state of quite short, shallow breaths? Which is something that is, it happens when we have those anxiety and stress hormones through our bodies, okay? So just be aware of that. Just be aware of how you're holding yourself, and just slowly now start to make these breaths longer. making your inhale and your exhale slightly slower, slightly deeper. If you can, making your exhale just that little bit longer than your inhale. And with an exhale, just drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Soften the muscles of your forehead, around your eyes, your cheeks and your jaw. Softening the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. Becoming aware of the chair or the bed underneath you, perhaps the floor if you're sitting on the floor, feeling that support from below you. Perhaps feeling your feet flat on the floor, and just focusing on your breath, breathing in and out slowly, letting go of any tension that you may be holding in your body as you exhale. Using your breath to soften and release, to let go. Moving your awareness around your body perhaps to areas where you are feeling a little bit tight and tense, perhaps across your shoulders or your lower back. And just spend a few breath cycles relaxing, softening and releasing that area of your body. You may start to feel heavier, to sink deeper into the chair, into the bed, as you find yourself becoming more and more relaxed with every breath you take. Giving yourself permission to let go of any tension you may be holding. Just softening, releasing. I want you now to become aware of perhaps your feet on the floor or the chair underneath you. And our intention now is going to be on grounding ourselves. So imagine, if you will, roots perhaps travelling down from the bottoms of your feet down into the earth. If you're lying down, it doesn't matter, you can still imagine, become aware, send your awareness down to your feet and send your awareness down into the earth below you. Some people find visualization actually quite difficult, so if you're new to the practice, don't worry. Focusing on the words and the intentions is what's really important. Intention is everything. So we are focusing now on grounding, of rooting, of earthing our energy. So focus on sending roots. If you are visual, sending roots down into the earth through the layers of rock, of clay, of soil, thinking about the colours of the blacks, the greys, perhaps the oranges and browns. Perhaps the coolness of the earth as your roots spread out like the roots of an oak tree growing deep, burrowing deep down into the earth, spreading wide. And as these roots spread out further and deeper into the soil, you feel yourself becoming more connected, more sturdy, more steady, more secure perhaps. If you imagine how the roots of an oak tree grow down into the earth, when winds and breeze and weather blow past these big oak trees, they don't move, they don't shake, because their roots hold them so strongly. So when you're ready, I want you now to change the direction of your awareness. So where we were sending our roots down, now what we are doing is we're going to draw energy up through these roots, back up towards our bodies. This may feel different to everybody. It may feel like a warmth or a strength. It may even be a light or a colour. Just feel this energy from the Mother Earth, from Gaia, travelling up through these roots, back into your body. Feeling this energy travelling up from your feet like a wave, as this energy fills you up, travelling up your legs, to your hips, up your abdomen, up your back, down your arms, to your fingertips, and then back up to the top of your head, filling you with this beautiful, strong energy of connection, of groundedness, of really happiness to know that the support of the earth, the nourishment of the earth is always there for us to tap into. Especially in these days where the sun is shining and the weather is warm, we can really, go out there and connect with nature and connect to this power that lies around us and beneath us at all times, supporting us. Just take a few breaths here, settling into this feeling. Bringing your awareness now to your heart center, your heart chakra, that's in the middle of your chest. You may like to place your hands over the top of it, just to help your awareness. And just spend a few moments now breathing into your heart center. Beautiful. Thank you, my friends. Okay, so just take a couple more deep breaths and start to bring your awareness now back to your physical body. Perhaps the sensation of the chair underneath you or the floor beneath your feet. Giving your fingers and toes a wiggle. Perhaps giving your shoulders a bit of a rotate. Perhaps having a bit of a stretch. Just bringing yourself back into the present moment. And if you like to, just open your eyes when you're ready. Okay, so that was our first practice. So that was about 8 minutes, I think. So just a nice short one to start with. So I hope you're feeling nice and grounded and centered now after that. Now, the action and the visualization of sending those roots deep down into the earth is very, very powerful, because it helps us stand strong and stand steady. And it actually helps to really activate our root chakra, which is responsible for feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling steady. And obviously at the moment where this fear vibration is taking over, to feel confident, to feel safe, to feel secure, it's really important. And one of the reasons why we may be feeling these other emotions washing over us, because we are not feeling grounded. We often get ungrounded when we spend too much time in our thoughts, in our headspace, overthinking things and overanalyzing things, and so to bring our awareness down out of our head and into our body. It gets us away from those thoughts and actually helps us to start feeling our way through rather than overthinking things. So if you have trouble with a racing mind, if you have trouble with not being able to go to sleep at night because your mind is overworking things, using this visualization of sending roots down into the earth to get you grounded is really, really. Okay, so I can see a few people have jumped on. Hello. And Michelle says, I'm on second round, didn't realize it started. Well, you've just missed the first meditation, so no problem whatsoever. And Jenny says, fabulous. Thank you so much, Jenny. I'm glad that you enjoyed that, Hern. Okay, so everyone, if you've got a drink next to you, grab a sip of your drink. Staying hydrated is really important. I know, Binky, if you're here, you're going to be laughing. I always think of you now, Binky, when I start talking about hydration. But staying hydrated is really important. Drinking lots of water is really important, again, because it helps us to think more clearly, to be more aware of what's going on with our body. But it also helps us retain a vibration and hold on to a vibration. So if we're focusing on peace and love and harmony and what have you, when we are properly hydrated, water is like a memory store. And it holds on to that vibration very, very well. But if we are dehydrated, it's very hard to maintain the high vibration. So I hope that makes sense. I hope I've articulated that well. I'm just going to have a drink of my drink, so bear with me just a moment. It may also be a good time to remind you that actually when we begin to relax like this and we start to focus on relaxing our bodies, it's not uncommon for our temperature to drop. So as we go through these practices, you might want to make sure that the window's closed if you've opened the window to get some air, or just make sure you've got a jumper or a scarf or a blanket handy just to keep you warm. Okay. It is a beautiful day here in South Wales. The sun is gloriously shining outside, but I did have my windows open and had to close them because I was feeling a bit chilly. So just to make you aware of that, my friends, I want you to be comfortable during these meditations. So now we are going to drop into our second practice, which is an energy clearing practice. Now, as I've already mentioned, if visualization doesn't come easily to you, then you can use just intention. You can use the words, say the words along with me, give yourself the instructions of what to do, because intention is everything. And also, calling in your spirit team, perhaps asking your spirit guides to help you with the process if you do find visualization a difficult thing to do. Again, intention is everything. And I'm happy to answer any questions any of you have around any of the subjects that I raised during this class, this session. So don't forget to send your questions my way at any time. Okay, so we're going to begin our second practice now. And we are going to begin the same way that we did at the beginning, by closing your eyes softly. Make sure that you're sitting comfortably or lying down comfortably. And begin to deepen and lengthen your breath. Making sure that you are relaxing and releasing tension from your body. So on an exhale, you might want to drop your shoulders down away from your ears. You may want to soften the muscles of your forehead, around your eyes and your jaw. Softening the palms of your hands, the soles of your feet. As we spend just a few moments now, just breathing nice, long, slow, deep breaths, making your exhale slightly longer than your inhale if you can. And obviously, if you do struggle with relaxation, or if you do struggle with your breath, if you have got any problems with your breathing, then just do what you can. Just stick within your realms of comfort, okay? Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And now I would like you to set the intention to visualize that you are breathing in a beautiful white light. This radiant, luminous white light. It could be glistening, it could be glittering. Breathing in this beautiful, pure energy. And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine that you are breathing out all the low vibrations, any negativity, anything that isn't serving you in your body. So breathing in beautiful white light and breathing out all that is no longer serving you, all the stagnant energy, anything that needs to be released. So it may look like a muddy, murky, grey light to begin with. And using your breath to move your awareness, I want you to move your focus around your body, making sure that you're breathing this white light at your own pace into every area, from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers and tips of your toes. You're going to be breathing in this beautiful, cleansing white light. Imagining, if you like, that this white light is unconditional love that's traveling in and moving around, clearing out any discomfort, any uncertainty, any anxiety, perhaps any physical pain or physical issues that you may be holding in your body. Perhaps for a few moments focusing on a particular area where you are uncomfortable, or where perhaps you have got a physical issue or physical ailment. Spending a few moments just breathing white light into that space, into that area, giving yourself permission to let go, to release, to clear what isn't serving you anymore. All the stagnant energy, all the negative thought forms, perhaps limiting beliefs, perhaps emotions that you have stored in your body somewhere that may have been there for some time. Just use your awareness to feel into how you are feeling right now. Knowing that you are safe, that you are allowed to let go. Breathing in this beautiful white light. Breathing out all that isn't serving you. Using your breath to bring your focus and awareness back to the task at hand if your mind does wander off to daily tasks. And that's absolutely fine, because as I said at the beginning, that's what the mind is programmed to do. Okay, so just meet that with a smile. Just laugh, if you like. Go, oh, silly me, I've let my mind wander off. And bring your awareness back to the present moment, back to the task at hand of breathing in this beautiful white light, breathing out all that isn't serving you. And we're just going to spend a few moments doing this now. Breathing in love. Breathing out to release. And you may start to notice a change in the sensations in your body. Because as we breathe in this white light and as we start to clear our energy of our physical body, we may become aware of other sensations that we may be holding in our body. If you are familiar with Reiki, it's not uncommon for your hands to start tingling as if Reiki is being drawn or being sent. You may start to become aware of colours in your mind's eye. Now your body is so deeply relaxed and awash with these feel-good hormones, as opposed to anything else that's been running through you the last few days. Just using your breath to stay present. You may even feel your physical body becoming lighter, feeling lighter. And when you feel that your physical body is now full of this beautiful white light, like you are radiating this beautiful glow from within you, see this light now traveling from the outside edges of your physical body out through the layers of your aura, the layers of your energy body, the layers of your auric field, one by one, clearing and cleansing as it goes through each layer of your aura, releasing all attachments, all thought forms, any stagnant energy, any areas of shade or fog or murkiness, traveling through one by one, cleansing and clearing as it goes, until you find the edges of your auric field. And imagine your aura now filling with this beautiful white light. You may become aware of any tears, any rips or any scarring that can happen as a result of trauma in our life, of people sending negative thoughts and energies our way. And just in your mind's eye now, see these tears, these cuts, these rips just sealing up, mending, so that you can keep safe, that you can hold your own energy light within your own space without it all leaking out, going away to other people and, lowering our life force, our prana. Set the intention now that any of this beautiful love and light energy that isn't needed by you at this time goes to where it is needed most, helping to raise the vibration of the collective, perhaps starting just by clearing and cleansing the area of the room that you're in, cleansing and clearing your whole house or apartment, traveling outwards to clear your street, your whole town or city, just rippling out, going where it's needed, helping those in need, helping dispel the anxiety, the fear, and raising the vibration with this beautiful, profound, and powerful love light energy. Rippling outwards to go to where it's needed. Perhaps bringing this beautiful love light energy into your body as you breathe in, and using your exhale to ripple out like sonic waves through space and time. Clearing and cleansing everyone it passes and everyone that is encompassed in this beautiful grid that we are making as we all expand our energies out. Imagining as we are meditating together here, perhaps across the world, little candles of light, as our light is expanding like candles lighting up the dark. See this light expanding and growing to clear, to cleanse, and to raise the vibration, transmuting all fear and anxiety into peace and harmony. Place your hands on your heart now for me, my friends, and start breathing into your heart space once again. Our heart space, our heart chakra, our green energy center in the middle of our chest behind our breastbone is the seat of unconditional love, compassion, empathy, our ability to both give and receive love. It is also the middle ground between the lower chakras of the earth and the higher chakras of the heavens. It's the middle ground where the two energies dance together within our beings. You may like to visualize this dance of these two energies coming together as the spinning wheel, perhaps as even the yin and the yang, as the Shakti and the Shiva, the white and the black, the yin and the yang dance around one another. And as we have drawn energy up from the earth, imagine yourself now drawing light down from the heavens. Continuing, if you like, with that theme of the tree of life, with your roots going deep down into the earth and perhaps your branches reaching up to the heavens as this beautiful divine light travels down to engage in this dance in your heart center. As our bodies are from the earth, our souls are from the heavens. We are children of both worlds. And by connecting with our heart center, we can really drop into the moment. Whatever we are experiencing, whatever we are feeling, through connection with our heart, we can bring ourselves back to our soul center, to help us through any emotion, any obstacle, any situation, scenario, interaction that we find ourselves in. Just take one deep breath here, my friends, nice and long and slow. And when you're ready, bring your awareness back to your physical body. Again, perhaps feeling the floor underneath you, the bed or the chair underneath you. Settling into your physical self, perhaps giving your fingers and toes a wiggle. Perhaps giving your shoulders a nice roll. Bringing your awareness back to the room that you're in. Perhaps the sounds of the birds outside. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And perhaps have a drink if you've got a drink next to you. Perhaps, have a nice stretch. How are we all feeling? If you're ready to come back down, that's quite a consciousness expanding meditation. So you might feel a little bit lightheaded, you might feel a little bit spaced out. It can be really far out, and I love it. But it's amazing how powerful the intention can be when we just decide we want to clear our energies and help clear the energies of those around us as well. Like a tidal wave effect, right? And that idea of candles lit around the world, to help raise the vibration. I think it's a really beautiful thing. There's lots of global meditations taking place. I know Jenny, who's in here, has shared one in my other group. The 4th or 5th of April, I believe, there's going to be a mass global meditation. And so that'll be a really powerful time to connect. Maybe we can all tune into that. There's also a meditation app which I recommend. You're probably already using it because I recommend it so much, but it's called Insight Timer, and that's really beautiful. There's so many different types of meditation practices on there, regardless of how much time you have, whether you've got 2 minutes or 2 hours. There's something on there that you can use. You can also program your own timer with the music that you want, with interval bells and all of that kind of stuff. But on there it shows a map of how many people are using the map to meditate at the same time as you, which is really beautiful and a really lovely image, I think, to help you feel that you are connecting to that collective and bringing peace and love to the earth. Okay. Binky says, wow, that was so powerful today. My hands are burning. I am so warm. I could feel my heartbeat through my whole body. That's wonderful. I'm so glad, Binky. I'm so glad. Right, Jenny says, it's a good one, Holly. I will do it again later as I missed some. No problem, no problem. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. So that one I think was a little bit longer than the first. This, it all helps just to do smaller ones as you settle into the big ones. So thank you everyone for being here. I hope you're enjoying these practices. So what we are going to do now is bring our energies home, call our energies back home to us, and we're going to do a bit more grounding and a bit of protection to help protect us from the energies of the collective. Delith is feeling spaced out. That's very common as we expand our energies outwards. Don't worry, we're going to ground ourselves back down now, okay? So everyone, if you would like to begin, as we always do, by, finding a comfy seat, sitting comfortably. When you're ready, just closing your eyes. Closing your eyes softly and begin to deepen and lengthen your breath. Dropping your shoulders down away from your ears. Softening the muscles around your eyes, your forehead, your cheeks, your jaw. Softening the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. And I want you now to consciously start to bring the energy that we've expanded outwards, that we expanded out perhaps to fill our town, to fill our country, however far we went. Just start to bring your awareness back in from those distant places that you sent your mind to, traveling back into your town, your street, back to your house, back to your room, back to your physical body, your physical self. If you are aware of your chakras or you work with chakras, just to make you aware now that I want you to start to bring your higher chakras. So the highest will go, I think, because there are many. Just start to close your crown chakra. Just bring it into the confines of your physical body. So don't close it completely. Obviously, we want to keep this connection with the heavens, but just close it down, bring it in, shrink it in. Your crown, your third eye, your throat, close these down, your heart center, so they're inside the space of your physical body. Because when we walk around with these expanded, we are like sponges to the energy around us. And just breathe into your physical space for a moment. Closing your solar plexus, restricting the size of your sacral and your root, we are going to leave open. Now, as we did in our first meditation today, I want you to send your awareness down to your feet, focusing and setting the intention to ground our energy down. Sending your awareness down into the earth below you. Whether this be verbally expressing your intention within your mind to yourself, setting the intention, or visualizing those roots, those beautiful roots, traveling through the layers of rock, of stone, of clay and mud, those blacks and greys and oranges and browns, traveling through the organic matter of the earth, connecting with Mother Earth, Lady Gaia, Mother Nature, as you travel through the layers and layers of organic material made up of eons and eons of life, of plant matter and animals that have now become the earth. Sending your awareness down as your roots spread far and wide, using your breath to move you, to propel you through this visualization, feeling anchored, connected, rooted, steady and secure. And after one more breath cycle, I want you to change the direction of your awareness. Once again, as we draw energy up through our roots, from the center of the earth, the central sun of the earth, the light in the center of the earth, drawing this energy up through our roots, back up to our physical bodies. This beautiful Shakti energy, this divine feminine energy, this powerful Mother Earth energy as it fills our bodies, beginning to really create a surge of empowerment, of confidence, filling us with this power, this belief in ourselves, that we are exactly where we are for a reason, that we are determined, powerful, spiritual beings who chose to incarnate at this time for a purpose. As you fill up with confidence to align with what this mission is, what your purpose is, having the confidence to truly be you, to stand strong and powerful. To no longer feel afraid, but to feel brave and courageous. Knowing that whatever passes by, whatever happens outside of ourselves, whatever happens externally, it's all just weather passing by. Knowing that every situation we are in, it shall pass. Start to imagine, if you like, yourself standing strong, like a warrior or a superhero, standing tall and proud, feeling this power rippling through your body, perhaps smiling and feeling content and happy as this empowerment flows through you. Now, beginning with your feet, I want you to imagine or ask your spirit team to come forward and place upon you a suit of armor, any style, any color, knowing that it is comfortable and helps you feel even more confident and courageous, as this suit of armor covers your legs, your abdomen, your chest, your back, down your arms. You are protected from any energies that come in that may try to influence your physical body, knowing that you are safe and protected. Next, I would like you to ask for or visualize a cloak of protection being draped around your shoulders. This can be any color, whatever initially pops to your mind's eye. This cloak with its beautiful hood is going to protect you from any energies that try to come in and affect your emotions. Knowing that you are guarded, you are protected, and you are safe. Now traveling outwards, I want you to visualize or ask for a bubble of protection, like a force field, to be placed around you. It may be rainbowy, it may be glittery and sparkly, it may even be made of mirrors like a disco ball, to protect you from any energy that travels towards you that is not for your highest good, that is not going to serve you well. Anything of a low vibration cannot pass through this force field. Only energies of love, of gratitude, of healing can pass through this vibration. And take a few more deep breaths here, my friends. And then once again, bring your hands to your heart center as we have in the previous practices so far today. Bring your hands to your heart center and begin to focus on feelings of gratitude. Gratitude for showing up for this practice today. Perhaps gratitude for the technology that is enabling us to connect together here so we can share this practice together. Gratitude for all of the energy, the prana that we've received, all the healing, the strengthening and the protection, the assistance that we've had from our spirit teams of ancestors, angels and spirit guides. Perhaps gratitude for the sun shining outside, for the fact that we are safe in our homes. And anything else you wish to give gratitude for today. I want you now, my friends, to take 3 long, deep breaths. 1 for your mind, 1 for your body, and 1 for your soul. And start to bring your awareness back to your physical body, to the chair underneath you, to the floor beneath your feet. Perhaps wiggling your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes, have a stretch, have a drink. and enjoy the relaxation, the centeredness that you are feeling now. So I hope you are all feeling really well. Now, this obviously is a free service that I'm offering, but any donations, if you have found this helpful, if you have found this beneficial, will be gratefully received. I will leave a link for my PayPal in the description box, even if it's just £1 or £2, or no pressure whatsoever. But if you found benefit from this, I would really appreciate that. For those of you who have donated already, I am so grateful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So Anna says, thank you so much, Holly, and all of your beautiful people who are here. I have basically been in the cosmos for the past hour. Thank you, sharing space together today. I truly appreciate it. All my love and light to you all during this time. See you all soon. Thank you, Anna. Beautiful Anna. Thank you so much for being here, beautiful soul. I really appreciate you. And yes, thank you so much, everyone. I hope that you feel good. Has anyone got any questions just quickly before we all go? I am going to be doing this on a weekly basis, same time as I normally would do my meditation classes. So if you know of anyone else who may benefit from this, please invite them to the group. And if you have any requests for any other types of meditation or any other styles of meditation or anything at all, I am here to be of service. So please do let me know. You're very welcome, Dalith. Thank you. If no one has any questions, I am going to sign off and leave you all for now. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. I'm so grateful for you being here as well. So much love, light, and many blessings to you all. Stay safe, stay well, and I shall see you all online somewhere very soon. Have a wonderful day.